in 1998, I went on a trip that Trade Travel had organised to Alice Springs, and as a passenger. When we came back, I got to meet Grant and Kay, and chatting to them, they suggested that I might go to Norfolk Island on one of their famils, because at that time I was doing day trips for quite a number of groups. I came back from Norfolk Island quite impressed, and knowing that I could suggest that as a destination to the groups that I was dealing with. I took 2 groups 2 weeks apart. Everybody was absolutely thrilled with it. The organisation from Trade Travel was brilliant, and that was the start of my relationship with them. And now I would be doing at least 6 trips a year. We're going interstate, intrastate and overseas. Canada, Alaska, Europe, all around the world with them. And their organisation, their professionalism is just absolutely tops. I can't fault it anywhere, not that I want to.
Trade Travel is an Australian family-owned and operated business and cares about their clients and their individual needs. They have been operating tours all over Australia and the world for over 19 years and operate offices in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria, with one of the owners at each location.
I'm dealing with over 50s, so my market is older people. I do take people in their 90s on trips with me. And Trade Travel help me with all the organisation. Sometimes we need wheelchairs, we need special needs at accommodation venues. They undertake to check all that out for me and make sure that everything's up to the standard that I require. Over the years they know my standards, 3.5 to 4 to 4.5 star accommodation, so they make sure that everything that I need is in place, because in our working relationship they've got to know what my requirements are in travel, and they're there just to back me all the way. If anything did happen along the way, I've got access to their staff, I've got their mobile numbers, they're always available. If anything should go wrong, they're right there behind me, supporting me all the way.
Trade Travel are proud national sponsors of Probus Centre South Pacific and are constantly working on new and improved ways to better service Probium's travelling needs and support their outings, friendship days and annual rendezvous.
We've got 3,000 members in the organisation that I'm involved with, the Over 50 Centre that I'm involved with, and often people will come into me and say, are you going to be going to New Zealand this year? Are you going to be going, to Italy this year? I'm not, it's not in my program, but I then connect them with someone at Trade Travel, and Trade Travel in many cases have organised the individual travel arrangements for those people. Right from putting an itinerary together to the people leaving home and having a wonderful, wonderful trip. I've had some excellent feedback from individual travellers that we've referred to Trade Travel. When I first met Grant and Kay, who started the company off, I think back in 1992, there were about 5, Grant and Kay and about 3 staff members and an office at the Gold Coast. I have seen them grow to a staff of 24 or more with area managers from Cairns right through to Victoria, Tasmania, and I'm aware that they do travel arrangements for groups all over Australia, and even New Zealand groups travel with them. So I've just seen them go ahead in leaps and bounds and in a wonderful way. The staff are always approachable. They handpick their staff because every one of their staff are just such lovely, lovely people, and it's a credit to them. Their success is due to them.
We all know that planning a holiday is an exciting time. Good planning and preparation makes for an enjoyable holiday. At Trade Travel, your experience begins from the moment you make contact with your personal consultant.
When we go on a famil, which Trade Travel organise fairly regularly, to destinations where we've not previously taken a group, we get to meet other group leaders, we get to meet other ones in their network, we do inspections at properties and that, so that when we put our group itinerary together and go, we've already had an overview. And one advantage of meeting other group leaders is we can talk about a destination and say, well, I may not have enough to to go myself, and another group leader will say, well, I'm sure that I can support, or my numbers can help you. And that's happened on occasions where we've combined our groups to make sure that the tour goes ahead and no one's disappointed.
You will receive detailed information on itineraries, destinations and touring options, and perhaps have the opportunity to participate in one of our familiarisation tours, where you sample the destination firsthand. Most of all, you will feel that sense of trust and security from people who really do listen to you and your needs.
Something that's very special to me, and would be to other group leaders, is the availability of the directors and the owners of the company. They are available to us as group leaders basically 24/7. Gerard in the Victorian office, Mark in the Queensland office, and Grant and Kay, who are working on product development, are never too busy to talk to us, to take our calls, and that is to me a very important aspect, that the owners of the company are there and we're important to them.
With our wide range of destinations throughout Australia, plus international tours to Borneo, Fiji, New Zealand, Norfolk Island, Vietnam, Taiwan, Africa, Europe, USA, Hawaii, Canada and Alaska, the Trade Travel team can take your club to that special destination in a safe and friendly manner, plus receive great value for money. Best of all, we actually tailor-make the itinerary especially for you and your needs.
Trade Travel have a network of area managers, and these folk have a financial interest in their area. They're there to coordinate with the group leaders. They will do presentations. They'll go out and put on a presentation for different destinations. They can make up the itineraries for the group leaders, and in conjunction with the network partners like Taiwan Tourism, Saba Tourism, the airlines, the accommodation places, this presentation can show the group leaders and the folk who are interested in travelling with them just what is available at all the different destinations. If we have a destination only in mind, I can go to Trade Travel, as any of the other group leaders could, and say, I'm interested in taking a group to wherever. How can we work that out? How can we bring a tour together there? And the information and the support is available, and that destination will come to be. There's nowhere in the world that you can't go with Trade Travel.